Welcome back to the Land of the Green Isles and King's Quest 6, Ere Today Gone Tomorrow. So we are about to embark on a journey to the Land of the Dead. We have our spell skull here and the mirror, and those are the two things we need to get through the Land of the Dead. So, next thing we need to grab is our magic map, because the druids said
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Yes. So the druids said that the nightmare comes to eat noxious berries.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Noxious berries or noxious flowers are on the island of the Sacred Mountains, so we're going to go there. And try to go up these cliffs of logic. And hopefully not die too much. If it makes me climb up the whole thing, though, I'm going to fast forward, because you don't need to see me do that again. Get up, get on the rock. Thank you. Come on.
Oh no.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Really, dude?
Ow!
Really? Why is it doing that? I know I clicked on it, right? I'm just gonna be like super precise. I do not need to watch him fall down like 19 times. Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh, if that's a precursor of things to come, I'm gonna...
No.
Whoa! 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 Ow!
I know I wasn't this bad last time. You know, you saw me fall a lot, but it wasn't that bad. Come on, Alexander. Boop. Okay. Come on, dude. You can do it. One more. Okay. Next screen. Oh, good. Ooh, but look at this.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but uneventful climb.
So, we have here a creature of the night. And let's go ahead and, you know, just for no reason at all. So what we can do here is we can walk
Alexander
up to the
decides
horse.
to take the straightforward approach and grab the black creature.
And now
Nightmare
the game
is not amused.
is unwinnable. By disturbing the nightmare, he flies off. He is a mare, so I'm assuming a she, will fly off and will never come back. Which is why I saved. What the? Oh, why did I do that? That's weird. Presto. Okay. So what we need to do is not that, obviously. Is we're gonna use the spell book and cast the Taming a Night creature, or Creature of the Night spell. And we do that in the presence of a Creature of the Night. So we've done all this. In presence of creature, speak incantation over skull. So now, we can safely approach it.
Alexander solemnly speaks the incantation over the skull.
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity
The skull does not respond to Alexander's incantation. The
What?
embers have grown cold since Alexander gathered them, thus ruining the spell.
Are you kidding me?
Nightmare regards Alexander.
Oh, that's kind of annoying. Huh. Well, that's... Let me go ahead and... go back here to where I was when I started the game. Oh no, this is not it. We want this one. So let's go back to the Isle of Mist and see if we can get fresh embers? That I didn't know there was a time limit on this.
Alexander is carrying a human skull filled with oak.
Oh, it's not black and bright orange anymore, so I guess that would be the indicator. Huh. That's something I've never run into
Alexander
before.
pulls out his magic map.
Pulls out his magic map.
Alexander feels
Yes. Okay, so now we go north. And, oh good, the embers are still hot, so let's use our skull on the embers again. Okay, good.
Alexander exchanges the embers in the skull for more red-hot embers from the fire, being careful not to disturb the rest of the skull's contents.
Okay, so that's Interesting. I wonder what the time limit is on that. Alright, so now we can go to the island of the Sacred Mountain. Yada yada yada.
Alexander
I've got to
pulls
climb
out
up
his
those
magic map.
friggin' steps again. Oh gosh, hopefully I won't fall as much. If I do, I'll just
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
because nobody needs to see me fall on the butt repeatedly. Okay. Here we are, safe and sound on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain, with red-hot embers in our pocket, which seems horribly unsafe, to be perfectly honest. Seems to be doing a little better this time. I swear as I say something. Okay.
Oh no.
For Pete's sake.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
I swear they make
Ow!
you do this just to give you this sensation that it took you a while to get up these cliffs. As opposed to the first time where it genuinely took you a while to get up these cliffs. Thing is, the tops have a highlighted feature, which sometimes blends into the background stone.
Oh no.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
You are, like, expecting
Ow!
too much, Sierra. Come on. Okay, here. Here. Aim a little high. I think
Oh no.
for
Whoa!
crying out
Whoa!
loud.
Whoa!
Come on.
Whoa! Hey!
I'm not trying to make you fall, Alexander, I promise. You see that? He, like, mouthed off at me personally. Like, I don't know if I like my video games granting some sort of self-awareness to the characters. Okay. Here. Okay. Good, 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 good. I feel like I need to just save after every step at that point. And quick restore. Alright, here we are back at Nightmare.
Alexander arrives at the...
Yes, we know. Alright, so we still have red hot embers. So let's go ahead and read out of our magic book. Cast.
Alexander solemnly speaks the incantation over the skull.
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity bind thee like a chain, to do whate'er I now ordain.
Eating that nightshade bush. Oh, that's cute.
Nightmare flares her nostrils at the scent of the fire and brimstone.
That's it. Come on. I need passage to your homeland, fiery one.
Unable to resist the power of the enchanted smell, Nightmare approaches Alexander. Her eyes appear glassy and sightless. In her hypnotized state, she is unaware of the humans so close to her flank, or of anything at all except that marvelous smell.
Now ride.
Show us the meaning of haste. What's that? What they drop? Oh, it was my skull. Okay, it was the skull. I dropped that on the beach, or the plateau, or mesa, or whatever you want to call it.
Nightmare deposits Alexander on a strange, cold world.
Okay,
And
bye.
some of the inhabitants don't look too friendly.
So, what we need to know about this is... Oh, gosh. You don't want to get touched by these guys. But I do want to talk to these guys. But I am going to get attacked by a ghoul here. No?
Who are you, grieving spirits?
Okay, good.
I am Queen Ilaria of
Oh.
the land of the Green Isles.
It's Casima's
And
mom.
this beloved spirit is my husband, King Califat.
And her
We
dad.
were murdered in our beds by our trusted vizier.
You don't say.
Like a viper, he snuck in during the night and stabbed us in our sleep.
Oh, yes, that
Now
illness
my
that
husband's
results in
soul
stab
is
wounds.
broken, and he will not speak.
Then you are the ones I seek. Are you not the parents of Princess Casima?
Our daughter! Have you news of the princess?
I know that she is alive and safely back in her kingdom after being rescued from Mordak. But I'm afraid I have not personally seen her. Alhazred is keeping her in her room in mourning for you.
I am glad to hear of her return, but
What?
she
They
will
missed an
not
entire-
be safe alone with that devil. Oh, that we could be there to protect her.
Casima, how I fail thee.
My poor husband will never rest while our murder goes unavenged and our daughter is in danger.
I came to take you back with me. Your people are still loyal to you. They need to know about the Vizier. Cassima needs you too.
But this is the realm of the dead. We cannot leave it. Nor, for that matter, can you. The only one who might be able to return us all to the land of the living is the Lord of the Dead. But he would never help us. He has no mercy.
I might be able to convince him. I must try.
Then take this. It is my ticket to the underworld. There you will find the Lord of the Dead. I cannot use the ticket as long as I'm chained here. And if we cannot be avenged, I will never be unchained.
Thank you. Perhaps it will save us all.
Cool.
Be
So we got a
careful,
ticket.
young man. If you can ease my husband's torment and help our daughter, we will be most grateful.
I will do my best. Goodbye, Queen Ilaria.
Walk over here, because I don't want to get touched by the zombie there. How do I get out of here? Uh-oh. I thought it was this way. There it is, yeah. So here we are on a path here. So I want to actually talk to this ghost that's crying. From here,
Why do you not
apparently.
rest, sad spirit?
Rest? I cannot rest. My son is lost.
Lost? You mean in this realm?
No. His spirit is stuck in the land of the living, probably looking for me. But I cannot leave to go show him the way. My poor Ali.
Is there anything I can do?
Take this handkerchief. If you get back to the land of the living and find him, tell him that his mother is waiting for him here. By this kiss, he'll be able to find his way to the realm of the dead.
I'll do my best to find him.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my Ali.
Alright, so that is long shot. Oh shoot, come on. Come on, let me have my control back. It's before this guy. Oh gosh, I don't want this on. Okay, good, he missed me. Phew. Okay, she piffed. Let's go here. Seems the only route to go, so here we go. Alright, so we now have a ghostly handkerchief. Oh, this should look
The
very
skeleton
familiar.
to the left of the path hands something to the spirits that approach the underworld entrance.
Ticket,
So-
please.
Yes, yes. Ticket only. Yes, we know.
Next.
Alright, so we are now at the gates of the underworld. We can just walk up and give our ticket to him and go through, but we will miss out on, most importantly, points, but also a very useful item to have living today. Game.
Alexander picks up the two bones on the ground.
But we can get everybody
Now,
dancing.
what do these bones remind him of?
I want this key. That's what I want.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
And remember, all Daventry nobility is very musically inclined.
The skeletons are overcome with the musical call of the bones.
And this was
They
what was
begin to
referenced in
jiggle,
the last
then
episode
to
of the,
dance.
the newest King Quest game. Where you had the two... Whisper, I think it was Whisper and Acorn that came across and danced. Look at him go! Come on, lazy bones. There he goes. It's funny because it's head bones connected to the neck bone. Ha, you get it? Oh, Sierra, don't you ever change. And he keeps dancing and dancing and dancing, and eventually this key will fall off. But look at these guys. He's just still dancing. And now we have access
Alexander
to...
finishes his tune, and the skeletons resume their posts.
Oh, it didn't make me friends.
Despite their frolic, they don't seem any friendlier.
Okay, that's fair. Let's take this.
Alexander picks up the skeleton key.
Skeleton key. Get it? Alright, so... Alright, so we have a kiss is the handkerchief.
Alexander is carrying the mother ghost's translucent handkerchief. The ghostly ticket reads,
Admit
Admit one.
Lol. Alright, so let's take the ticket and give it to this gentleman here.
I have a ticket.
You look rather alive, but go ahead.
Next.
Alright, so now we get to the actual underworld. Now this is very conspicuous. What is this? Oh dear. Ooh.
Apparently, Alexander's not the only one who's curious about the body on the path. A knight's remains lie abandoned on the path. The knight, like Alexander, must have been alive when he entered the underworld, but for some reason he never reached his destination. Alexander wonders if this is the knight the druids spoke of.
I would venture to say he is, and if we look here...
The knight is wearing one black gauntlet. There appears to be some writing on the gauntlet, but Alexander can't quite make out what it says.
Well, if we can look at it, we can take it.
Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the writing on it. Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death is trod, and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod to spare a mortal's breath.
All right.
Zounds, that sounds serious.
Let's continue on our way. All right, so here is a very important step that you have to do, or the game is unwinnable. We'll save it for death. Alright. So, what we need to do is we need to get, according to our spell book...
The realm of the...
Oh, I can't pull it out. Well, according to the spell book, we do need some river Styx water, and this looks like it's probably the river Styx. The proper place to get it is right here.
Alexander doesn't want to experiment.
Here.
Alexander scoops a little of the river Styx into the teacup with the swamp ooze, being careful not to get any of the black water on his skin.
It's a different river that made you lose your memory. I don't think Styx made you lose your memory. But, alright, so as we know, this is... Let's see. Let's look here. Who's this guy?
Charon stands in his boat,
Charon.
eternal ferryman of the dead. Alexander can't quite make out what's under Charon's cowl, and he's not sure he would want to.
Alright, so, he's got his hand out here like he's expecting something, so let's give him these 2 coins that we picked up off a corpse.
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Charon accepts the fare and waves Alexander onto the boat.
Please keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Do not dip your hand in the water on the side of the boat. But yes, the Styx is the river you have to cross to get to the underworld in Greek mythology. And Charon is the ferryman that you do have to pay to cross. Alright. Here we go. Now, I am going to save here because I have died in this, like... This place is one of the places I remember just, like, dying constantly, so... Save. Alright.
Alexander reaches out to open the gate. Suddenly, the wood trembles beneath his fingertips.
Oh dear. That's creepy. That's creepy as all get out.
What touch has awakened my sleep?
Mine? Is that the
I
correct answer?
smell the blood of a mortal. Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human, that I might devour it.
No, with an invitation like that, I
It has
won't.
been centuries since I last ate.
Yeah, how about no? I mean, that just seems like something
Alexander
stupid.
decides to try to force the gate open.
You eat more than my hand. Hey, wait, I've already been here. Okay. So, the proper thing to do is talk
Despite
to...
his fear, Alexander summons his bravest voice to command the living gate.
I would pass, gate. I have business with your master.
My master and thine, human. I would be pleased to introduce thee. Only step forward and thou shalt
No.
meet him shortly.
No, I don't think so.
No, thank you. I come to meet the Lord of the Dead with my flesh still intact.
And why should I let you past, human, when I would much rather eat you?
That's a good question.
I have been told that there is a way for humans to enter Death's realm. There must be something I can do. Some task that will allow me to pass through your doors, Gate.
I seem to recall something. A trick. Perhaps, a test. Yes. Should a human try to pass, a riddle is Gate's wont to ask.
Alright, riddle me this, buddy.
A riddle it is, then.
And if thou wouldst fail to answer Gate, his thirsty jaws will be thy fate.
Sure.
Agreed.
Listen as though it meant thy life then, human, for it surely does. My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
Alright, so this riddle is pretty straightforward. My first is foremost legally, so the foremost letter in legally is L. I'm not going to click them yet. My second circle's outwardly. Well, the only circle in outwardly is O. So the first is L, the second is O. My third leads all in victory, so what leads all the letters in the word victory is the V. And my fourth twice ends in nominee. Well, there are two E's at the end of nominee, so it's E. So the word is L-O-V-E, which of course is love. Which, if you remember when we took the paper scrap out of the Black Widow's web, it said the word love. So that is the answer to this riddle.
The answer is love.
Ah, thou traitor of the mortal plane! How didst thou guess?
It was an easy
love?
riddle, buddy.
That riddle should never have been solved. Love is unknown in this realm.
But if a human's coming down here...
Love cannot be banished, even from this place. There are spirits still pining of it on the surface above. Still less can it be banished from my heart.
Enough! Burden me not with thy poetry. Pass through, and quickly, before I change my mind.
Alright, so let's get on through here. Please open. I don't want to touch it. There we go. Okay, cool. We're through. Alright, so we are about to have a conference and audience with the Lord of the Dead, but we will do that in the next video. We'll see you then.